So this is what kids see, not all the stuff that I was just doing behind the scenes. And it becomes a digital notebook where they can go to different charts and tools, and it's all embedded. They have their checklists. If kids enter their response into the notebook, they basically can submit it, and what ends up happening is then they can look at it on the next page and they can bring it up on the left-hand side. So it's basically their own writing is there following them within them. And so now they can do that dual screen of their writing is on the left and then the checklist is on the right that they're reflecting on, which is really beautiful. So like what's powerful about this is like, our kids are having the hardest time with navigating digital tools, and to have everything sort of contained is great. And it also very much is contained in kind of the ways in which they're going to need to know for their state tests. A lot of teachers right now are putting kids on like Google Docs just for the sake of their state test being digital. This resembles the kinds of clicking around that they're going to have to do much better than using Google Docs, because it has the split screen effect. It has the different scroll options. It's really great for just that, but not like in a test prep way, but in like what are the ways you would actually want a digital notebook to guide you through. So basically, kids have all the tools that they'd be working on in the class. And then when they get to the final part where they're going to submit their final piece, and I'm going to just paste Nubia's piece back in from that personal narrative. I'm just going to take the name off for a second, so it's just the writing. Imagine this kid now submits it. Watch what happens when I go back to the teacher view. So I get to see that there's a kid who submitted something, it's ready to grade. I go to grade it. And what's going to happen automatically now is it's going to generate some AI feedback, which I think maybe because I just like was test. Oh, here we go. I had to click on the next tab. So now it's working on some AI feedback without me having to prompt or know how to prompt it. And so what it's doing is it's working with prompts behind the scenes that then allow us to really benefit from all the thinking work about what are the most important things for writers at this stage. What are some of the things in the writing process that kids are going to need? And like I can just send this feedback to them like as is, and I can also additionally add my own notes and have my own feedback. It's also, I can edit this. So if there was something that I wanted to slightly add or change or modify, or even if I just wanted to like delete an emoji or something like that, it's all of this can be edited. And it's really great feedback. It's using the language that you would expect for somebody who's a workshop teacher, such as you did something so powerful as a writer, like referring to the writer, capturing the excitement and nerves of performing on stage, the way you described your feelings and the sounds around you, like when you mentioned the audience is cheering and your heart fluttering really drew me in. So it's a beautiful example of what feedback can be, without having to have all that knowledge of like, how do I prompt AI? What AI system should I use? And how do I make sure it's actually aligned to my curriculum that I am using in my classroom in thoughtful ways? Because all of the thought work has been done already to set that up.